I think the audience have questions to ask you. And since I'm a journalist, I'll start the questions myself. This is something that we discussed in the sessions before. There is a war going on in Ukraine, and it has led to an energy crisis. It has led to fuel price fluctuations. As India leads the world in green transition, how is this instability going to impact our journey?
It's a really challenging situation. Because of the war, the crude oil price is already increased. And a country like India, where 80% we are depending upon our imports, it's really a big challenge, big task. Next month, I don't know, because I am not the petroleum minister, neither the finance minister. So it will not be appropriate to tell you what is going to be happen. But the task is very big, challenge is very big. And because of this rise in petroleum and gas, already we are facing crucial problems. And that is the reason that we need to concentrate on alternatives. The electric is the alternative fuel. Somewhere I will request to all of you, and I am sure, now I just tested. You go for Mercedes electric car, you go for BMW Mercedes car, SUV, you go for Holo, then you go for all Toyota, all the good brands available in the market. Beautiful cars are there. So this is the time for the Indian people particularly to give priority to purchase electric vehicle. Then flex engine, it can also resolve the problem. But the problem is very big. I feel that after these 2-3 months are very, very hard. Your question is appropriate. But the people who are responsible are petroleum minister, finance minister, you call them, they will give you the good solution for that.
You almost sound relieved that you're not holding any of those ministries. This is going to be a challenging journey.
Yes, it's a big task, it's a big challenge because the price is so high, and for the consumer also it is a big task.
Absolutely, sir. The transition to electric vehicles is something that you in particular and your government in general has pushed for. The industry is ready. But the criticism is that the infrastructure is not ready. And I know we'll have to set a timetable. When does India plan to go 100% electric?
Actually, this is all people, why they create this negativity, I don't know. When you I launched the electric scooter of TVS and Bajaj. There is a small charging system and it is going up to 200 kilometers. Coming back to, and in average, the common people is not more than 50 kilometers per day. Even in my car, I'm using in Nagpur SUV electric. At the night, every day it is charged. In my home, there is an arrangement. We have made Nagpur a Suresh Bhatt's auditorium, having capacity of 2,200 people. And 700 car parking is available underground. So we convert into charging station. So day by day, after every office will be converted into charging station. It is not a big problem. And the swapping policy is also coming. The Niti Aayog is working on that. So it is not a problem for it.
I think automobile companies need to have you as their brand ambassador. So you make it sound very convincing. I'll ask the audience to raise their questions if they have any.
Gadkari sahab, first of all, you light up every discussion. And to me, you seem like a magician. Because the numbers that you talk about are something which are like the back of your hand. You know all the numbers.
Only my request to you, because I am a political leader. I know that there is a big crisis as per the credibility of politician is concerned. So my request is, I am not a big magician, but let assure about it. Whatever I am talking, sometimes I am blunt. If some of the thing, I don't have any hesitation to say no. But let assure about it. Regarding whatever I have given all the thing, I will show you practically everything proven. Not as a politician, I am making experiments. Even I started giving people. So this can be happen. I will assure you.
I have no doubt about it, sir. I think we have been on several forums together. I am the senior advisor of European Business Group. So we have heard about all that you have said, and you have been doing those things as we go along. The question is that what do you think is the time frame within which the overall EV transformation is likely to happen? And also the 16% to 12%, when we talk about the sort of the logistics cost to come from 16 to 12%, what do you think is the time frame for that? Because we have been talking about this for quite a number of years, and I'm sure with you there, not only is that going to happen, from what you were saying, I also feel that one day you will have waterways in which ships will be running on solar power. So God only knows what is going to happen. Thank you.
No, that was not actually the Chennai IIT has run the experiment by floating solar panel. They make the experiment to get green hydrogen from that. I'm only giving the reference of that. It is successfully experiment by Chennai IIT. Now its commercialization, it will take time. And I don't know whether someone is doing or not. But technology is proven with Chennai IIT. I'm just giving you the example. I am from Mumbai, and once upon a time, when I just on Worli Seaface, I was sitting there, I was seeing Fiat and Ambassador car, number of cars, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to Mumbai, and just sitting to Worli Seaface, I never see a single Fiat and Ambassador car. Total things are changed. So if you get good quality and the cost effectiveness, if suppose the people like journalists, if is spending 15,000 rupees on petrol, and if it comes to 2,000 rupees per month, I don't need to market him that you should take the electric car. There is no sound, no pollution. So 100% you are going to take it. That is the reason that presently I am expecting that it will be within 1 year or 1.5 years, it will be 500 times more, because it is cost effective. So I cannot tell you about what will be the last date. And reducing logistic cost also, it will not be, I cannot commit you that what will be the date for that. But one thing, and I will tell you, you are from Delhi. So I am talking about Delhi.
I am also from IIT BHU, sir.
Okay.
So we also have a Center for Excellence which is working on electric vehicles.
Yes, I am just telling you the example. When I started Delhi Meerut Express Highway, and I was telling to the people that it will be with 45 to 50 minutes. No one was ready to believe me. At that time, the time period was 4.5 hours. Now people are coming in 40 minutes. When I was in Meerut, the people was telling me we are coming to Connaught Place for ice cream, because half an hour we are coming at night. So I will assure you that within end of this year, I will give the fixed promise. From all this road, from Dehradun, Haridwar, Srinagar, then Katra, Amritsar, Jaipur, 100% I am going to fulfill that promise. And after that, I feel that by using good roads and by using alternative fuel. Now the economics, you are an IT person. Using diesel, what is the cost? Using CNG, what is the cost? And using LNG, what is the cost? You can find out. In my own city, in Nagpur, one of the entrepreneur from Hazira has already making LNG trucks. And he just gave 2 trucks to take to Nagpur to show me. And when I show some people, there are 200 trucks order. Now it's ready with him to take that trucks. Because it is changing the total economics of transport. So it is very attractive. Technology is proven, cost is reasonable, and people are going to make the choice for that. But time period, exactly I am not sure. But the one thing which is clear, now Tata started manufacturing of LNG truck. Ashok Leyland started LNG truck. The Volvo has already launched their LNG truck. So the time will come that people will purchase. And in the due course of 2-3 years' time, the total scenario will be changed.
Right, let's take a question from this table. We'll come back to you. And the gentleman there also raised his hand.
Minister, sir, my name is Sunil Tandon. My question is from a consumer point of view. You mentioned about the price of running the vehicle between petrol, diesel and electric, 10 rupees, 7 and 1. But what about the upfront cost? You did say that electric vehicles will be available at a cost of the conventional vehicle. But during the interim period, are you going to take steps on the financing options so that for a consumer, he gets a boost and he can adopt the new technology? And you also, sir, mentioned about ethanol, etc. But till the time we have lithium-ion battery, if my knowledge serves me right, we sell about 30 lakh vehicles a year. What about the waste disposal policy for these batteries? Thank you.
Regarding your first question was related with?
First question was about the financing
Yes.
option.
Now
Sorry for putting in two questions.
Yes, I will give you. The GST on petrol luxury vehicle is 48%. And GST on electric vehicle is 5%. So already there is a great concession. The second thing is in FEMA scheme, already we are giving subsidy for the buses, for the car and for the scooters. So that is the cost is going to 100% reduce the cost. About one thing which I will tell you about lithium-ion battery. The cost, presently life cycle cost of lithium is $150 per kilowatt hour. And it will come down to $100 per kilowatt hour for EVs, and we are expecting that. If you can go with the market measures, every day the cost is reducing. So 100% with the more production, the day will come that we will get the battery with $100 per kilowatt. The cost of the electric vehicle is also reducing. When the number of vehicle volume is increased, cost will be. I just give the example of mobile phone. When it starts, I purchased one mobile phone, I remember, from Ericsson is from that. The cost was 1,25,000 rupees. And now the mobile phone is available just with 5,000 or 6,000 rupees. So this is a number game. So I'm confident that reasonably cost will be equal to petrol vehicles. And regarding the other problem is with the financing. Your second question was?
Yeah, so in the interim, since the cost is high for buying a new electric vehicle,
How about
is
the waste?
there a financing ecosystem? Will something be done?
It is just like petrol vehicle, diesel vehicle, you are purchasing the car, trucks and the buses. The same way you have to take it electric vehicles, the same thing. And regarding the waste, now also in the scrapping policy, we are getting that magnet and we have got a lot of good material from that. So I give the one example. The rubber used tire was banned. Import of rubber used tire was banned in India. Once a company giving me the presentation association that we can make rubber powder from that and we can add that 10% power in bitumen. That rubberized bitumen will be good quality. So there is a wire also getting. So we can convert that wire into steel fiber and we can use steel fiber into, particularly we have accepted the technology from Malaysia, that distance between the two pier in India for metro, for bridges is 30 meters. So the technology is that we can go up to distance between two pier up to 120 meters by using the beam between the two pier by using steel fiber. So the fiber is available with 30 rupees, 40 rupees per kg. So it will be, as far as compared to the cost of the steel, the cost is reasonably good. So my philosophy, two philosophy which I always telling to the people. One is waste to wealth. No material is waste. You can convert waste into wealth. It needs appropriate leadership, appropriate technology by which we can convert waste into wealth. The other philosophy which always I like it and I was telling to the people that knowledge is the power. And innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skilled and successful practices, we name it as knowledge, and conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future. We have got the highest young talented engineering power available in the country. Our startups are doing excellent jobs in research. So this is the time that we should have the solution for many problems. So I feel that for the waste also, we can find out the problem when the computer start. People was talking about the computer, electronic waste. Everywhere, when the problem is there, solution is there. Only it need a positive attitude, approach and behavior from all the stakeholders that you can convert that problems into opportunity. It can be possible. It is difficult, but it is not impossible task.
Very well put, sir. Yes, the lady here. Can we have the mic? Thank you.
Honorable Minister, thank you so much. My name is Tazita. I'm the ambassador of Ethiopia. First of all, I would like to say thank you so much for your informative and very engaging speech. I myself can be a witness of what your ministry has been doing so far. Especially, I see some of the roads that you have already mentioned from New Delhi to Dehradun, from New Delhi to Chandigarh, Amritsar, and so on. So my embassy also has been working a lot with different Indian companies, including the Ashok Leyland and SAM. In addition to that, Ethiopia is also working on a different green initiative with a plan of even planting more than 20 billion trees within 2 years. And so far we have planting close to 16 billion trees. In addition to that, we are constructing the Great Ethiopian Renaissance Dam with the purpose of providing hydroelectric power, which is one of the largest dams in Africa. So I just want to say that even if we are developing such kind of dam, hydroelectric dams, we are facing different kind of challenges. Despite that, we are doing all our best. So as a minister and as a part of a government, I would like to ask you, what are some of your major challenges in achieving such extraordinary achievements? Thank you so much.
In the system, anything which is out of box, it is a very difficult task to convince the people. Because system is made in a way that they are not ready to accept anything new, out of box. So everywhere there are challenges. But now it is a test of my leadership that how to get it done. So the problems, there are a lot of problems, hundreds of problems everywhere. But we are supposed to resolve that issues and march ahead. So everywhere there is a problem, there is a criticism. We are transparent, time-bound, result-oriented, corruption-free, and committed for the progress and development of the country. When the problems are there, the strong will is there. I will give you one example. When I was minister in Mumbai in 95-96, I reject the proposal of Dhirubhai Ambani for constructing Mumbai-Pune Express Highway. At that time, he was lowest. As per the law, I am supposed to give him that order. His cost was 3,600 crore. I am talking 96. So there was a lot of criticism on me. I reject that proposal. Dhirubhai was also very annoyed. But when I formed that MSRDC, I was a founder chairman. I construct Mumbai-Pune Express Highway, Worli-Bandra Ceiling Project, 55 flyovers in Mumbai by raising fund from the people, from the capital market. And when I was in Pune, one of the seasoned journalists asked me one question. Mr. Gadkari, what will cost you are going to have for this project? I say 2,000 crore. When the lowest quotation of Ambani was 3,600 crore. Then he asked me how much time it will take you to complete this project. I said 2 years. Then he asked me the third question, how much money you have? I just say I can't understand, but I never talking anything dishonestly. I am very much frank and I say I have only 5 crore rupees with me. But I will try, we will raise the fund from the market and we will complete the project. The people was laughing to me. And after that, he asked me the question that, Gadkari, you are a politician. Do you feel that we journalists are fool? No. Let us see what happened. We completed that road in 2 years. The cost was 1,650 crores. We saved 2,000 crore in that project. The Mumbai-Pune Express Highway is good. You can see that. And that is to be a success story. And at that time, when he asked me the last, what you have that you are giving this confidence? I was giving him answer bluntly that if there is a will, there is a way. And if there is no will, there is only survey, discussion, seminar, committee, subcommittee and research group. Our strong political will is the biggest strength for all of us, by which we can fulfill the expectation of the people and we will 100% achieve our goal.
I think this calls
But
for
it's a
round of
difficult
applause.
task. It's a difficult task. It's not so easy. With your all of you were given your blessings, still I'm not sure whether we will be succeed or not. It is a very, very difficult task, but it is not an impossible task. And impossible word itself, it means that I am possible. So we will try for it.
Very inspiring story. Do you have time for one more question? Or-
Okay, two questions.
Okay, 2 questions. Yes.
Namaskar, Mr. Gadkari. Thank you for sharing a lot of details on EV. My name is Divya. I'm a marketing professional. I have one question for you. What are the business opportunities we have for EV sector in India?
I'm just telling you, there are already 250 startups from young talented engineers and entrepreneurs. They are manufacturing in Uttar Pradesh also. One day before, Yogiji was with me. I was telling him to encourage manufacturing of e-scooter in Uttar Pradesh. There are startups there in Lucknow, Kanpur, they are making electric. I know one of the leading channel has taken my interview and she was asking me the question, and there was one electric scooter was there. So I asked me, which is this brand? She was telling me, so I don't know this brand. This is from Uttar Pradesh. So a lot of people are now here. There are opportunities and the expert people can take the advantage of it. But I don't have the technical knowledge about it. I'm not an engineer. There are a lot of people have the misconception about me that I'm an engineer. I'm a commerce graduate with law and MBA. But I don't know any engineering things. But because of we have now 4 world record. 2 days before also we have one Guinness Book of Record. So people feeling that, and my officers also feeling that I am a very expert engineer. But I don't have any knowledge about engineering. But my strong political will and technology and people of India, they have got an entrepreneurship. They have got strong political will. Their talent is very good. Our software engineers are very popular in the whole world. So I am confident that our people will give the alternative solutions by which we can succeed in this mission.
Absolutely. Final question.
Yeah. Sir, I am Yogendra Kapoor, chartered accountant by profession and an economist. What we are seeing is that the worst sufferers of climate change are the poor nations of the world. And on the contrary, the biggest contributors of climate change are the developed nations of the world. So in effect, what we are seeing is that the economic gap between the developed nations and the poor nations is increasing. So my question to you is, can India play a pivotal role in breaking this menace and hypocrisy?
Actually, development is important and ecology and environment is also equally important. The problem is that somewhere a microscopic minority, actually there was a big controversy in Mumbai. Because of Mumbai-Pune Express Highway, I was facing a lot of problems. Worli-Bandra ceiling project, the cost was 420 crores. And because of the social activists making opposition for that, it go up to 1,800 crore. The project was delayed, court cases was there. So once I called them, these are eco-terrorists. So one of the people was very much disturbed about it. So I am also environmentalist. Now I am searching solution for sound pollution. I am making law कि बांसुरी बजेगी, माउथ ऑर्गन बजेगा, ऐसे स्वर आएंगे कि हॉर्न बजाते समय आपको लगेगा और बजाओ, अच्छा लग रहा है. So I am very conscious about it and sensitive about it. But eccentric approach for anything is not good. We need development. Now we have taken a decision, I am telling you. In this Badrinath, Kedarnath, Gangotri, Yamunotri, Jardham Yojana, we have win the case in Supreme Court. And there is already cutting permission for the trees with us. Just in the parliament session when the briefing was there for this question, I said, no, there will be no cutting. You will have to make the transplantation of the trees. So my secretary and everyone says, sir, this how this is possible? I don't know. You train 1,000 contractor, pay them, and make transplantation. I'm also eco-friendly. I'm supporting green revolution. I'm telling you the example of Dwarka Express Highway. Just near to this Gurgaon, we are making that Dwarka Express Highway, spending 30,000 crore. And we have successfully transplanted 12,000 trees there. We are ready to pay for that. We don't want to cut the tree. Well, now I am in a mission mode to make at least 1,000 to 1,500 contractors for transplantation of trees. So my approach is very, very positive for ecology and environment. But some people, they want to stop every work. Either this is not good. At the time when I was Water Resources Minister, I given Delhi government and Delhi 6,000 crore for water pollution in Yamuna. All the projects at that time, we have given the money to the Delhi government and now the projects are completed. The Sonipat, Panipat. We have actually Ganga. The project of 25,000 crore at the time we have allotted. We actually, I will request you, one of the interesting projects in Mathura is completed. The 80 MLD sludge of Mathura, we have taken that project on hybrid annuity. The name of the company is Triveni Engineering. And from that 80 MLD sludge, we get water, good water from that. And that water we are selling to Indian Oil Company. And they are giving 20 crore rupees per year for that. And the project is hybrid annuity. We have completed that project. It is now within 8-10 days, the project is going to inaugurate. So we can convert waste into wealth. And for that purpose, we are already Ganga and other 40 rivers and nalas with Ganga. We have decided to improve everybody, every nala and river. So we are in favor of all this ecology and environment. And I personally feel that this is very, very important. But any eccentric approach, then you stop the work. This cannot be good for the country. We need development. We need ecology and environment both at the same time with coordination. And we should understand the importance of both the things. Neither I am anti-environment, neither I am pro-environment at the cost of climate or cost of the environment. Development will be there. This is not also good. We need to find out the appropriate way for that. And that is exactly the need of the country. But fortunately, the developed country, they have completed their project. And they are, at a time, they violate all the laws. और अब हमको सब ज्ञान दे रहे हैं कि तुम ये मत करो. We are the poor country. ये मत करो, वो मत करो. I respect them. But at the same time, the economy is also important. Employment potential we have to create. We actually face, because of environment problems, we at least lose more than 20 to 30,000 crores. Projects were delayed. There was actually, when I taken charge as the minister, 406 projects costing 3,85,000 crore was toll project. My ministry saved the Indian bankers from the NP of 3 lakh crores. We terminated the projects costing 40,000 crore. About this Dehradun, work started from 10 years. Lot of problems we have faced for that. The Delhi Jaipur, lot of problems, litigations. It is because of land acquisition delays, environment forest clearance, railway ROB clearance. Somewhere these are the problems. We need to find an integrated approach by which, considering the all importance of all the ethics and the principles about ecology and environment, at the same time we need development. So we need to find out the way out for that with an integrated approach by protecting both. That is the need of the hour.
Thank you, sir. It's been a very enriching conversation. I'm sure each one of us takes some key insights and we will try to apply it. And I'm confident that more people will switch to EVs after this session. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. And this brings us to the end of the first WION Climate Summit. It's an issue that is very close to our hearts, and we do not want to see climate change becoming the next poverty alleviation mission. Everyone is talking about climate. It's the footnote in every forum, every international conversation. There are daily articles and research papers on climate. There are big-ticket summits on climate, but there is little climate action. What will it take for the world to put its money where its mouth is? Policymakers are distracted by immediate challenges and visible actions and results. The world is distracted by pandemic, inflation, rising fuel prices. Where does all of this leave our planet? As a global news network with a footprint in nearly 200 countries, we believe it is our duty to consistently raise the issue of climate change. And let me repeat this, WION is the only international news channel with a daily show on climate, and we'll now be taking this conversation forward with an annual conclave on climate change. We hope to partner with all of you and to be in touch with all of you. We're proud to announce an annual climate summit of WION, and all of you joining us this evening from around the world can do your bit by ensuring that these conversations result in climate action. Once again, a big thank you to all of you and to our sponsors, Green Partner, Go Mechanic, WION Climate Summit co-powered by Fujitsu General and Mobius Foundation. Have a very good evening. Stay safe. Thank you.